What is good, YouTube? So, I have some pretty interesting things to tell you before I move on to the next thing. But first things first, let's get this out the way. I don't know how many of my videos don't have audio. I thought that me posting those videos, like nothing would ever happen, but something happened to my audio and I didn't know what it was or how to fix it. So I've made so many videos. I made 2 really good videos this morning and last night. So I'm just going to give you a quick recap of everything and just show you pretty much the summary of what these videos consist of and what they are. So basically, I have now, listen, I don't know if this has a sound. Let's see if it does. And it does not. It's not working. Besides the point. 100K trading system is really what I want to go over, because everything is here, but everything, you might not be able to hear it. So to go over the 100K system, I have bought 5 150Ks, and that is that. Now you're probably asking me, how are you going to get to $100,000 before the end of the year? Listen, there's 3 months left. Well, there's 4, but we're halfway through this year already, so we're going to only account for 3. And I've asked ChatGPT a couple of questions and everything, and basically the point that we're going to get through is here. I want to blow this up so you can see. Man, so okay, I will show you in this video, since this one has no sound, but we got a new journal. And basically all we're doing these next 3 months is taking everything super slow and scaling. And what I mean by scaling is, I know I can pass 5 150Ks, but it's up to me whether or not I want to go slow or not, and that's what we are going to do. So here are the rules, and here's what I'm going to be doing, since, you know, every couple of videos I'm saying on how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that, but I just have to do it and I have to show y'all. So I'm going to make this short and simple because these are just breakdowns, but I'm going to give you the summary. We are only from now on going to take A+ setups only. What do those consist of? We are going, listen, I've been switching all these different strategies because August really scared me when it came to the PA of August, and a little bit of September, but overall, as long as I look out for these things and take these trades accordingly, we should be fine. We should be good. So I got 5 combines. You've seen. We are only going to take breakouts. On the combine, we're risking 500, and we are going for a 1 to 3. So no 1 to 4s, no 1 to 1s, no 1 to 2s, 1 to 3. And how I'm going to do it is, if we get to a 1 to 1, I don't know if I'm going to decrease my risk, but we at a 1 to 1.5, we will go break even and let the rest run to a 1 to 3. We're taking 2 trades a day, and here's the what's it called? Here's the A+ setup model, I guess you can say, what I'm looking for. So we're looking for a breakout of the zone that we are currently going to be in. We're looking for the volume. We're looking for the retest. And then we are looking for, what is it called when the 5 and the 15 minute are on the same page? Alignment. So what I want to see is, so for instance, is the 5, or this is the 1. That's crazy. Hello. Are the 5 minute and the 15 minute on the same page? So for instance, I'm going to take you through today's trade recap. Since my videos don't ever want to have sound, and that would be it. So what we did first, before anything, and I'm just going to do this and I'm going to show you because I know that's what I did. Like I said, we're only taking A+ setups, right? So for instance, this was 825. So we could have looked at it for 2 ways. But overall, we were on a downtrend. This is the channel that we were in. Okay, cool. So I wanted to play it safe on a breakout zone. So I chose right here. All right. And this is me being completely transparent. I swear on everything, this is what I was doing. And this is how we are going to attack the markets every day. So we could have also looked at it as this right here. But I didn't draw these on my chart this morning, even though I seen it. We weren't going to do this little channel just because. So either way you wanted to look at it, we broke out this way. We were in a downtrend. Everything was pointing towards the downside. All right. I just was a little concerned when we were, here, because this was 825, or this was 830, my bad. And we came and retested here. Right. So then I looked at the 15 minute. And we're going to get really specific here. Overall, from the 15-minute time frame, we were kind of in this trend here. Okay? And even though this only had 2 touches and bounced, as you see, this little consolidation zone, it was respecting it. It tapped, went, tapped, went, tapped, went, tapped, went 3-4 times in a row. So we wanted to see the confirmation. And I did not want for me to, have a dumb decision trade where, I'm losing consistently, especially if I'm taking these breakouts, because I know we tend to get fake outs really quick. So it spiked and I was about to be done just because I didn't want, this was too volatile. And before I show you where my entry was, let me show you what US 30 did. And I did not take US 30 at all because we were in this downtrend, right? But, and you could also, you could have put a little consolidation zone right here. But already at 820, 815, we weren't, let me go down to the 5, you'll be able to see it better. We spiked up on this consolidation way too fast. This was our zone that I marked up, but this was 825. And it just, mind you, we don't take trades before. And as soon as 830 came around, we had a massive spike, and I know it was massive because I seen it firsthand. Like this, it don't look as big as it really was, but pause. But this was a almost 100-point candlestick in a matter of, I kid you not, maybe 2 minutes. So then, we were clearly in a downtrend, but I wasn't willing, as you see, to risk taking this trade, because if we would have waited on a candle close, then we would have got right here and we would have got smoked. Like 20 points would have been here, and then we would have got stopped out literally instantly. So we didn't take that trade, but we took NASDAQ and we took a dub today on all 5 accounts. Now I'm going to show you NASDAQ. Kind of was already explaining it to you a little bit. We waited until 8:30. It was already breaking out. It came, retested this channel that we drew out, and it dropped. Right? So we got in around right here. We set our stops to 20. We did go into a little bit of drawdown, and when I drew the channel out, the overall trend on NASDAQ, I drew this out something, where was it at? Oh, it was somewhere along these lines. Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Am I tripping, bro? Hold on. And I'm literally going to show you just so you know, because I literally recorded this live. I drew this channel out. And we were so close to getting stopped out. But we didn't. And I know it looked like a bunch of lines. Gibberish, this, that, third. So then I'm going to show you. We hit a 1 to 3. But I literally knew if we broke out of this, we closed, we pushed, we would get a 5-minute retrace. And I literally said this, that I was going to add a contract right here, reduce my risk to 10 points, and still go for that 1 to, I think, 3, just because I couldn't make too much money. Because I only had a $1,500 limit, and we hit $1,500, but I had to lose some because I didn't realize we were like $100 over, and I didn't want to do anything stupid. So this was the trade we took. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of what it looked like while we are here, so that you can see exactly my thought process. And I do think we will hit 100K before the end of the year. If not 100, definitely close to it. I think we'll definitely surpass over 50. I have a scaling plan every 14 days. I have basically six days to pass the combine from a 1 to 3 standpoint. Because this is what I did. I said if I was doing a 1 to 3, 1,500 a day, we would pass the combine in 2 days. But a 50% win rate, let's say we would double it. So 4, and then I just wanted to give me an extra 2 days. So 6 days to pass the combine. And yeah, so here we're going to watch this, and I'm going to kind of go over everything. So let's see. View on YouTube. Okay. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit so you could hear. Playback speed. Actually, no, I'm not. So, wrong video. Trade recap. My bad. So this video is not going to be too long. I just wanted to do this. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, we checked news. This was today. So, we had CPI in the morning. But I didn't think nothing too much of it. We were drawing our channels here, like I told you. I'm just really mad this video didn't have volume or whatever, because this was a really great day. Like, we chose everything. We were very specific with our entry today. And you see, like I said, the channel, we were so already extended and so far from the or our trend line break that I didn't want to, take that trade, because I knew if we did that, we were going to spike up or do something stupid. So we waited, and then let me see what I did next. What the heck? Why is my camera like this? Whatever. That's so stupid. I gotta figure out how to use this stuff, bro, because I be thinking y'all could see. Hello?
Hey, Bubba.
What's up?
We're going to be leaving in about 10 minutes. Are you still going to the gym?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, love you.
I'll say goodbye before.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So, as you see, it's hard because I didn't know that I thought OBS was, I don't know, bro. I got it figured out. But you see this volume spike, you seen the rejection, but NASDAQ was actually pushing how we wanted it to and not doing anything super, super crazy, which we like volatility, but this is just random. So I was looking at that particular moment to take that, but it was it spiked too much, and we didn't want to take that. So I went back over to NASDAQ to see if it would close below the support zone, and then if so, we were going to take it. And to be honest, that's what happened. We closed below the channel, and I took the sell. We made sure we was on the right one too, because I didn't want to, So this, I literally said in the thing, we had to wait till a candle closure, because I didn't want to get faked out. So for Mamba and all the rest of them, they would have got faked out because they take those early entries. Yep, you see, we waited. We got a retest. And then we waited for it to fill the wick. And then as soon as it filled the wick, we would take the trade. I just don't like putting buy limits and sell stops and stuff like that. It's just not my trading style. I would rather get a late entry than it put me in where on accident when I don't want to get in the trade. Oh, and I did that smart. Waited until it broke the resistance and refilled the wick and some more to make sure we were confident in the trade. So it ended up giving us that. And that's really how we got the 1 to 3.
Porterfield.
What the? So, let me get this right. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mean to go in with 5, what's it called? 5 things.
Porterfield.
So I got out at break even because I didn't want to lose any money. So I forgot about that mistake. Yeah, so that could have cost us.
Porterfield.
Yeah, we did 1 micro or one mini. I got in with 5 and kind of forgot. So that was a mistake on my part. But we seen the entry on the 5 and we took it. So that was me dragging my TP all the way down to 1500. I knew if we could get a push, we can get, some type of volume, and then we get a retest, then I would have added a contract, which is what I ended up doing. Look, so we pushed, and I said, if we can retest the wick or that trend line that you see, not this one, but the one on TradingView, I was going to add a contract. So, mind you, we get the push that we're looking for. Candle closes really good. We're retesting this channel. And we ended up, I think we came and retested this. We got super close to getting stopped out. As you can see. Then I moved it because I said I was only going to take 1 trade today. So we were going to risk 1,000 anyway. So I said either we're going to do this or we're not taking this trade anymore. We ended up, see, we would have got stopped out there. Then, yeah. So I said if we did come up and retest my original entry point or my stop loss point, that we probably would flip bullish and go. Then we ended up flipping and we went. So for the people who took this, if I would have kept stop loss at the same spot, I would have probably been able to get a re-entry. But as you see the volatility, it would have just, we would have missed an entry, or I could have waited until we pushed below and broke, but I didn't know. So after this, I low-key got a little scared just because that wick was a little too strong. Oh, then we pushed, and I said as soon as we got to that white line, I would go break even. We ended up getting that right here out of nowhere, break even. So now, the trade is going to run the way it wants to run. I thought we were going to get stopped out because that wick was just absolutely crazy, but we ended up getting it, and that was that. So that's it for today. If I can catch it. Oh, I think I left. Oh, yeah. I left. I went to go brush my teeth, and we hit TP. So as you can see, the what's it called, and
Porterfield.
So 16.55 on a day across all 4 accounts. If I can show you, I lost money on purpose because I didn't want to do the what's it called. So as you see, all the accounts are the same, and that was today. So good trading day. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Actually, I might not trade tomorrow because of FOMC. So I'll look on market conditions tomorrow and see if the market presents us with something decent. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.